I want to highlight why it's important, right? Your networks are your social capital. Your social capital often outweighs your credentials. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard people say things like your network is your net worth. Who you know matters. Who can you call that will open doors for you or that can hold doors open for you, right? Your network, a lot of the opportunities that you will get is, or you are exposed to, maybe not get, but exposed to. It's somebody saying, hey, there's an opening at my job. I will do a referral, right? That's your social capital. That's somebody sticking out and saying, hey, I'll hold this door open for you, or I'll show you where this opportunity exists. It's people within, if you're within a realm where your people are, when you see that people like in tech, it's almost like their circle of friends are in tech. People in medicine and the medical space, in nursing, you see their circle, it's in that realm, right? So we almost, that's the power of influence within your social circle. That social capital is so powerful, it outweighs credentials, right? There's almost even the motivational component of it where you see your peers within the same realm attaining certain levels, and it's almost like you have to get there as well. It's almost your permission to go for that thing or explore that opportunity. So your networks are your social capital and it outweighs credentials. Mentors provide shortcuts that no textbook can give you, like people who can be that shoulder to stand on. They show you shortcuts that you can learn anywhere. No, nothing can give you that. And that's again leveraging mentorship within community, right? People say, hey, this is what I've done. Um, this is this is what I've done. This is how I've done it. These are the mistakes I've made. You don't have to make the same mistake, right? That's why we create forums. We have our masterclass series and we have knowledge partners who are leading the charge and being mentors and saying, this is, while I'm not giving you legal counsel, but this is what has worked for me, and this is the path I'll recommend. And now you are making informed decisions. That's the power of community. We do this again, our weekly masterclass series. And again, if you're not part of the African Man Collective and you're African navigating this journey in diaspora, please come on board. And you'll be amazed at the value that is being given away for free every week, every week. Just people coming and sharing for free from their wealth of experience and expertise and knowledge. The next, advantage of community is community ties create belonging. They reduce isolation, they spark resilience. You're not by yourself, right? You feel like, yes, I am going through this, but I don't feel like I'm doing it by myself. At least, even if it's a space to come vent, right, and say, hey, I'm exhausted, or it's going through it. Like there's a level of comfort that comes when people say misery loves company. There's 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 value to that where, okay, I'm navigating my journey. I'm trying to get through. Let's say you're waiting on your waiting season where USCIS is working on your papers. You're waiting to hear feedback, and then you run into other people who are navigating that same journey. It's encouraging. You just realize it's not just me, right? Or you see people who have gotten theirs and have gone through, and I say, hey, you know what? That's how it felt for me. That's how I felt when I was going through it, and it felt like it was never going to be over, but look at me now, right? And that's a way to be encouraged and stay encouraged, right? So there's that sense of belonging. There's that. It's almost like you're pulling and you're drawing from the strengths of others to build resilience, right? Our relationships are bridges, honestly, like from where you are to where you're trying to go, and that's formed within community. So again, when I say community is the green card, it's the real green card. It is, in my humble opinion, superior. It is like we need to be intentional about honing our connections.